Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. It is once again time to feature, observe, catch, and expose some game rigging cheaters. Thanks to this replay that Adrian821 from the Les clan, shout out to you guys, has sent me. And he's playing the FV4005. Just before we get into the action here, guys, I just want to say thanks to all of you for your support. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, helping the channel grow, and showing some appreciation for me posting these things. And thanks to all of you who have sent me replays. You guys are getting much more observant, and you're noticing when you're seeing these game rigging cheaters in battle or in the post-game stats. Thanks very much for sending me those replays. Keep sending them, and I'll keep featuring this stuff. I noticed not very many other people are even talking about this topic, but I will keep doing the investigating and doing the hard look at these replays to try and point out exactly how the cheating happened and expose the people that are cheating. If you guys keep subscribing and you guys keep sending their replays, I'll keep making them. Now let's get into the action here. And this is one particular case where it's absolutely beautiful. You're going to be blown away by this example, because a lot of times you guys are becoming more observant now, and you'll start a game and you'll notice platoons on both teams, and you'll notice this team has a platoon, a T10 and a Type 61. The enemy team has a platoon, an AMX 51 and a T55A. That's one ingredient. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean there's cheating going on. Okay. The other ingredient, let's just pause it here because it's already apparent that there's going to be some game rigging going on here. The other thing is when you look at the post-game stats and you notice that one platoon did nothing and the other platoon had a really good result. But sometimes when you play the game, you may not notice what goes on because this FV here is headed to the central point of the map. Maybe there's a platoon's going to head to a B2, B3, and you may head down to H9. How would you know if anything's going to happen? Anything weird happens. You may not notice it in the game yourself. But watch what happens here. Can you already tell what's happening? Let's look here. Why is the Type 61? Pause it again. There he goes. One of the members of his own platoon, the Type 61, drove to this position right here at the edge of these rocks, right at where the rocks end, and parked himself sideways and has already taken a hit. Why would he be right at the edge of the rocks parked sideways? Because then it's an easy spot to blind fire. Okay, watch. The FV, who has very terrible concealment, moves up here. The Type 61, that has fairly decent concealment for a medium tank, is taking hits. That's 2 hits he's taken. Another one, hits of over 400 alpha. Who could possibly be shooting him? And now our player here, he moves up in his FV, and he thinks, wait a minute, my sixth sense isn't going off. Adrian in his FV that has no concealment, the big huge shit barn, is not being detected, and Type 61 blows up. Was that just... He fires his gun and he's not detected. Was that just bad luck? Maybe this guy disconnected and we're not seeing something. Someone spotted him. There's something fishy going on that we don't understand yet. Klaus, you just need to get good. You need to understand the mechanics. Maybe someone saw him. Maybe someone's in a special bush spotting for his team. And the answer is no. No one's spotting him. Watch this. Mr. T10 moves to the same spot, parks sideways, starts taking hits. Who's shooting him? Well, I'll tell you who's shooting him. Look at the other team list over here. The AMX M451 already has a kill. The opposing platoon. That AMX has a gun that does, over 400 damage. Now, Adrian here in his FE moves up and he goes, well, my sixth sense isn't going off. He's just testing it. He's poking up there to see if his sixth sense will go off. And it's not. And the T10 still takes hits. I think the T10 actually accidentally bounces some shots here. There he's taking another hit for 360. He moves right out here. His sixth sense doesn't go off. He's just saying, what is going on here? Now wait, let's pause it there. He took a hit. That whoever's farming must be on this kind of angle. Could it be the K91? No, it's not the K91, guys. His sixth sense isn't gone off. But now he actually takes a hit. Because the AMX And you're thinking, why did the artillery shoot there? Is he detected? No, he's not detected, guys. His sixth sense didn't go off. Let's keep watching the replay here, just to prove to you that he actually does have sixth sense. I recorded this the first time, and then I said, let's go look at the post-game stats. And I know it's gonna, if I do that, I know you guys will say, well, obviously he didn't have sixth sense and he was permalit. No, he wasn't permalit. He's just sitting here thinking, what the hell just happened? What we witnessed was some just blatant game rigging, and we have the two ingredients. We have a platoon on both sides. We have one platoon that did 0 and obviously did something really suspicious in the battle. We have someone else on the enemy team that has 2 kills that hasn't been detected. We're going to look at the post-game stats here, just to show you the results and have a look at those accounts, expose these players, and you'll be just, it'll put the final bit of evidence you need to show you that these accounts are designed to rig in this way. It's not just friends. It's not just a couple of guys out, some platoon mates doing it once or twice. It's a concerted, professional effort to do it over and over and over and over again, destroying games, game after game after game. We'll just watch his sixth sense go off when he gets detected here, and then we'll check the post-game stats. And there you go, his sixth sense goes off and boom, he's killed by everyone. So a defeat, but more interestingly now, let's examine these accounts. We noticed that the T10 did nothing, didn't fire his gun. The Type 61 did nothing, didn't fire his gun. We observed that. But on the enemy team, the platoon, the T55A, did nothing, didn't fire his gun. And it's the AMX M4 that ended up doing all the damage here. Now let's look at these accounts. The T10 is anonymized. His name is Cosmic Tank. Cosmic Tank. Real name, Condition Zero. Condition Zero is a commander at the Farm 2 clan, aptly named Farm 2 clan, who recently, in the past, say, 100 battles, has a WN8 of 0. Has consistently done 0 for at least the last 135 games. Litter Boy is the Type 61. That's an anonymized name. When you look at the replay file, you find out that Litter Boy is actually Sebi2101, another account with recent WN8 of 000 going back 1,000 battles, guys. This account has a 0 WN8 for 1,000 battles. Wargaming didn't notice for 1,000 battles that this particular account does nothing. Now here's where it gets interesting. The Type 55A, platoon mate of the farming AMX, is Max 1975. That's anonymized. His real name is Prof. Dr. Schwing Ding Ding from the FCKU clan. And interestingly, this account overall is a pretty good account with an overall WN8 of 2,200. But it's just in the last 30 days that this account has gone boom to nothing. And if you look at the graph of the WN8, you'll see that it's pretty consistently around the 2,000 mark, a little bit above, a little below. A blue player. Then the account was fairly dormant for a period there. And boom, right now it drops down to almost 0. The last number of games, this T55A has done nothing. Now, let's look at the account that has gotten the advantage from this game rigging boosting. Red K Vidoka was the AMX that did all the damage and got all the kills. His real name is MX55555 from the Initi clan on the EU server. And you'll notice that this guy is just a fantastic Unicom, just an amazing player. You sure want him on your team. And if you look at his results over some time here, you'll notice that July, August, September, October, November, he's been at that 4,000 WN8 level, a very good player, and then boom, just recently jumps up to 6,000. He's doing even better now. Maybe he's working on marking all the tanks to just show how great he is, guys. So here we had all the ingredients. We had a platoon on both sides. We had one platoon that did 0, and we observed them actually getting into a position on the map where they could be farmed. at the edge of where the rocks end so that someone could blind shoot that position easily. We actually have a filler tank that does nothing on the enemy team, platooned with the guy who's trying to rig and boost his account. This is not just some friends that are doing this one-off over some beers one evening, because we noticed that it's a consistent behavior by looking at these accounts. These are garbage accounts that are just using game rigging, and I wouldn't be surprised if this particular person has hired one of these boosting companies to boost their account for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason, so that he can be so proud of his purple Unicom status. Guys, leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, and start looking for this stuff, right? Start observing in the post-game stats if you see something fishy. Because I'll tell you, a lot of these other players that were in the game that went to different positions on the map, they wouldn't have noticed that this went on. If you moved anywhere away on the north flank or the south flank, if you left that spawn area, you wouldn't have noticed that this went on. You could have played this game and had no idea that it was just infested with game rigging cheaters. So I thank you guys for sending me these replays. Keep sending them to me. Please subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. Just another example of blatant cheating. And we'll keep covering the topic. All right? And I'll catch you guys on the next one.